wanted to make my own baby food. I'm a chef, I do vegetable-focused cooking, and I know the importance of good nutrition. However, I didn't always. When I was younger, I was the epitome of a picky eater. In fact, my family still calls me Picky Nikki to this day. I didn't eat a single vegetable until I was 20 years old. I knew that when it came to my daughter, number one, I wanted to give her the nutrition that I never had as a kid, but I also wanted to hopefully empower her to not be a picky eater by giving her all these different tastes and textures when she was young. But honestly, I felt like I didn't know where to begin. The idea of making my own baby food felt like this very enormous task, one that I was simply not really ready to take on considering I had just had a baby. The only thing that I felt like I was able to do was maybe pull something from the freezer and heat it up, which got me thinking about the freezer. You know, freezing foods is actually a great way for them to really hold the nutrition, better than in the fridge. And it's ultra convenient because everything's in the freezer ready to go. So I started thinking, what if I froze all of her food into small portions so that number one, it would be ready anytime and it was always there for me, and number two, I could create these really nutritious and super balanced meals. I take veggies, fruits, grains, beans, seeds, pasta, meats, everything, and I freeze them into 1 ounce cubes. Then when it's time to make her meal, currently she's eating about 4 ounces, so I grab 4 cubes, maybe a vegetable, maybe a fruit, a grain, a bean, and I combine those things to make one really, really awesome, nutritious meal. And if she's not really feeling what I put together that day, I have the option of adding just 1 more ounce of, say, that fruit in order to sweeten it up and change the flavor. So you're wasting so much less food because you're able to change the taste of the food with just 1 little ounce portion. Today, my daughter ate peas, wheat berries, acorn squash, ground beef, carrots, spinach, blueberries, cabbage, peppers, edamame, and cauliflower, which means that she's officially eating better than me. And that's hard to do. So I cook, maybe once a month, twice max. I make all her food in big portions, I freeze it up, and then I have it all month long. So it really doesn't feel like making my own baby food is taking over my life at all. And yes, I have gotten into the habit of stealing her cubes because it's so amazing to have all these fruits and veggies on hand. So I will steal them and make amazing smoothies. I just put in some fruit cubes, some veggie cubes, maybe some yogurt on top. And I also use them in my leftovers. I'll put a cube of peppers or acorn squash in my leftover pasta, or I'll use that as a sauce over my eggs. So it's really great for the whole family to have these purees because you can add them to anything you want, especially because they're in these nice small 1 ounce portions. You know, as a chef, I have always been about getting people to eat their vegetables. And so I, of course, want to do that for my baby, and I hope that maybe this system inspires you to do it for yours.